The battle over bingo hit the streets of Montgomery. Reverend Jesse Jackson led a pro-bingo march and rally through the state's capital today. Fox News reporter Carrie Chow shows us why many are saying bingo halls closing them is really a civil rights issue.
Yell out, Alabama. Keep hope. Keep hope alive. Keep hope. Keep hope alive. Forward. March. Let me hear you scream.
They're marching for bingo, they're rallying for jobs, and they're screaming for civil rights.
This is the weekend that we celebrate the 45th anniversary of the Voting Rights March 1965, and so we struggle now for that vote to count and to use that vote. But also, if we can bail out banks, let's bail out the poor.
At a pro-bingo rally in Montgomery, Reverend Jesse Jackson and supporters say voters should decide whether or not bingo is allowed in Alabama, not Governor Bob Riley.
If people want to use their vote to attract industry, that is what the vote do. But if you deny that right, then you deny the right to vote itself, which is a throwback in time.
It's like, leave us alone. Let us do it. Our own. We already constitutionally have a right to do that, and he didn't have a right to take that from us. And I don't care if he calls it a task force or whatever. It's just not his right.
A crowd of about 150 to 200 walked the streets of downtown Montgomery in support of bingo. Now, last night, Reverend Jackson actually visited Victoryland Casino, and he said that visit put a face to the issue.
People are facing home foreclosure, and they can't pay their rent. They can't pay their house note. They can't buy gas. They can't keep their children in school. They can't pay their insurance. And so people have been put in the hardship positions.
People like Lynetta Hawley, who lost her job when the Whitehall Gaming Center was shut down February 1st.
We just want to work. We don't want any handouts from the government. We just want the opportunity to go to work without the illegal raids. That's all we want. That's all we're asking for. That's all we're out here marching for today. The opportunity to go to work to pay our bills.
We want justice. And this is
as marchers saying, "We shall overcome" through the state's capital, only time will tell if bingo will. In Montgomery, Carrie Chow, Fox 10 News.
During today's march, there was a brief pause to pray in front of the Dexter Avenue King Memorial Baptist Church, which is where Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. once preached. Today's rally in Montgomery comes on the heels of a huge win for bingo supporters in the state.